Good morning. All right, it's the day after Christmas. I'm out here walking the dog, and I accepted this Instacart. It's a giant, $45, 35 items, going 4 miles. I was like, awesome. And I like crack fingered it. I accepted it like right away. And then I look at it, and the giant, I'm 25 miles away from that giant. So you're talking more than 50 miles to make $45, and I have to go shop for 35 items. That is not worth it. I got tricked, so I had to cancel one. That's the first time I've canceled an order in a long time. But yeah, it's the day after Christmas, and I don't see it being busy today, but I'm gonna try. We'll see what happens. All right, y'all. I finally actually got an Instacart that I can do. What was it? It was like 19 something, 15 items going 4.5 miles. Decent order. And right before that one came in, I was looking at another one that was like, was it 40 bucks? I don't know, it was 35 or $45, going like 13 miles, shopping for 3 people. And I was about to accept it, but then I saw this one. Yeah, it's only half the money, but it is so much easier. I just hate shopping for 3 people, so I'll do one for half the money and half the miles. Half the items too, more than half the items. Because that joint was like above 35 items. I know it was at least 35 items for that other order. So anyway, we're doing this one. I don't got high expectations. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm working. I guess so I can make a video, really. Because I'm kind of done. I want to take a little bit of time off for the, until the new year. But I'm not going to. All right. Instacart went okay. Considering the situation, it went pretty good. There's so many empty shelves. It's like yesterday was Christmas or something, and nobody worked, so there's nothing on the shelf. And then I was talking to a couple of guys, and yeah, they ain't got nothing on the shelf because everyone bought everything on Christmas Eve, and then they haven't gotten their truck yet, so a lot of empty shelves. But anyway, this person added like 5 items before I even got to the store, and then they probably added another 5 items while I was shopping, and then I refunded them probably for 5 or 6 items. So the tip went up, but the tip also might have went right back down. Let's go drop it off and find out what happens with this one. All right, so that order went spectacular. I said that really bad, spectacular. I couldn't ask for a better order. I accepted it at under 20 bucks and it almost paid me 30. So, and when you consider I was gonna take that other one where I would have been driving to Timbuktu and shopping for 3 people, which one of them they didn't tip, I picked a way better order. All right, got another Instacart. It is 21 bucks, 25 items. I think it said 5 miles. I checked my list on both of them, and it's also cool, adding all these, like the trash people, putting trash in the label on your Google Maps. That's the pro tip on how to remember who doesn't tip you. Because I've gotten a few comments of people asking that, so I figure I'll just say it. But also when you do that, when you check, because the first thing you do is after you label it trash, when you accept the order, the first thing you do is go and look up the addresses if there's 2 of them, and you want to see to make sure one of them is not someone you've delivered to before who's tipped. But what's nice about it is you can also see, like Google will say, oh, you looked up this address 2 weeks ago or something. So you can see like, oh, I have delivered to this person before and I didn't label them as trash. So it further lets you know, I think both of these people are going to tip an acceptable amount because I didn't label them as trash one of the previous times I delivered to them. Whoever left me the comment telling me to leave the, mark the people, you're a genius, you helped me out, and you're helping out other people who watched your video. So I don't remember who it was, but thank you. All right, that Instacart went pretty smooth. Is there any issues? Oh, there was these like tonic waters that I couldn't find because, like, Food Lion has the soda aisle, then they have like a mixer section, And I was just like, well, it's a tonic water, it's a mixer, it'll be with the mixers. But then at the end of the soda aisle, they have like natural soda, and this was a natural soda. So I didn't see it. And then the customer, I texted him like a picture of a different tonic water, and they asked me if they had some purple box. And I was like, I didn't see a purple box, but I'll go back and look. And then I found the item they wanted when I went back and looked, so. But I am thinking about, you know, this stuff where I'm telling you guys to do the labels and whatnot. There's two things you definitely need to remember when you're doing that, when you're putting people's trash as your label. One, when you drop one of these orders, you're gonna lose base pay. So like an example, one of them, I had $10 in base pay, you know, because the one order didn't tip, so that bumped the base pay up to $10. And then it was only $5, you know, and the person did tip like $2, so I lost $7 on that order. So that kind of sucks. But you know, it's gonna depend on, like, is it an order where it's only a couple items? If you're gonna lose $7 on an order where it's only a couple items and you're not driving far, I'd say do it, right? But if it's like a huge order where you know the person didn't tip, yeah, get rid of that thing. And the other thing about it is, some of these people out here, they tip a good one time and then they don't tip as much the next time because they don't have money. So if you go and write it off, you know, if you go and put them on your trash list, they could be the one who, you know, like, that hasn't happened to me yet, but I'm just saying it's a possibility. Anyway, I'm pulling up to drop this joint off. All right, drop those orders off. Second person didn't even tip me $4. And I did get a comment saying that, like, I don't remember, I think it was a $12 tip I was complaining about, and like someone said they thought that was a pretty good tip. It really depends, man. Like how many items you order, how far away you live, like that all factors into how much I think I should make off of your order. And I know that the people ordering don't have any freaking clue that that's what is going on. In their mind, it's just like the tip is the extra part, you know, like that's not, we're making good enough money without them tipping, so they're really just helping us out. But anyone that does this knows the reality is we don't make enough money without a good tip, so we can only do ones that have a good tip. All right, got another Instacart, pretty much like right after that one. I mean, I had to, you know, driving back to the food line, but anyway, it is 23:53, going 6.3 miles, 27 items, 40 units. Shopping at Food Line. The customer left in their notes that they are available to chat about the order. And that made me think that would be a good feature for Instacart. You know, just have people say, I'm not available to talk. Because then, like, you know, don't message this person because you're never going to hear from them. But I'm sure what would end up happening is everyone would say they are available to chat, and then you would just still never hear from them. And then you're like, well, what am I supposed to do? As usual. Anyway. Go and knock this one out. Oh man, all right, that Instacart was a pain. Started off, the deli had a huge line, and it took me like, I don't know, more than 10 minutes just to place my order in the deli, and I only needed a half a pound of turkey. And then just all the empty shelves and chatting back and forth with the customer and all these substitutions. It's not good. Yep, have a good day. All right, y'all, so I got another Instacart. This one's $45. I think it was like 60 or 70. It's a big ass order, but it's only going a mile up the road. And I came out to Bowie, which is a little up the road from where I'm at, because I was trying to pick up this prescription for my mom because the pharmacy has not had it. So they had to get it at Walmart. And then I go to Walmart, and Walmart's like, we're on lunch. Like as soon as I walk up there, they're like closing the things. And they're like, we're going on lunch. We'll be back in 30 minutes. Then this order came in on Instacart. So I'm going to do this order on Instacart. Then I'm going to go pick up this prescription. All right, that Instacart went pretty smooth. That Giant was set up weird. Like the aisles are really short, but the store was really long. So it was like 31 aisles. It's crazy. I've never seen a grocery store with so many aisles. But that store was like, I don't know, it just felt like wasn't anyone in there. It was pretty nice. Maybe it's because it's day after Christmas. Just remember, this milk that I was looking for, it said it was in aisle 35, and I was like, there's only 32 aisles, like, it can't be it. So then I went and asked the guy in the dairy section, because, you know, it's a dairy product. And he was like, oh, let me look it up in the app. And then he looks it up in the app, and he's like, yeah, it says aisle 35. He's like, I don't know where that is. So then I went up into, like, the front section where they have all the organic and fancy crap, and it was sitting right there. All right, got that Instacart dropped off. All right, y'all, so I got the whole prescription thing taken care of from my mom's, but I was driving along and I noticed that I had this order from Walmart, a favorite shopper order, and it's almost 60 bucks for like 35 items or something. But the problem is the Walmart they want me to go to is in Washington, D.C., which is 25 miles away. Like, I'm not gonna do that. That sucks. That's what I was worried about with this favorite shopper thing. But I'm gonna try to shop at this Walmart that I've gone to 3 times now today, because I'm not driving to the other Walmart, and it does drop off kind of, you know, it's past my house, but it's along the way I already need to go. So let's go see how frustrated I can get at this Walmart, and hope it'll let me shop at a different Walmart. You know, with other grocery stores, it lets you do that. So hopefully that'll work out fine. All right, y'all, this Walmart thing is some bull crap. I wasted my time driving back to that Walmart. And when I got there, it says that you can only shop it at that store. I'm not driving to Washington, D.C., where there's nowhere to park, to go to this freaking Walmart so I can deliver it 25 miles back to my house to make $60. And the thing that sucks about it is like, Instacart tells you that you can get opted out of the favorite shopper thing if you don't do the orders. And like, it's a good order money-wise to item-wise, but the mileage is just crazy, and where I have to go is crazy. And that's what I was worried about. That, and then like, you know, if they pair you with someone who doesn't tip good and then they favorite you, that's terrible too. But we'll see what happens, because I'm not doing this order. I'm not driving all the way out to Washington, D.C. for them. All right, so I saw that I can message the customer. So I decided to message him. His name is Jay. I decided to message him and let him know that it'll only let me shop at a Walmart in Washington, D.C., and I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to be able to do it. All right, y'all, so this is actually going good, messaging the customer, because he's like sympathetic. You know, he thinks it's ridiculous that it's only able to come from Washington, D.C. So he said he would cancel the order. And then I told him, like, if he wants to schedule at a different grocery store with me, I have no problem shopping for him. So there you go. Keeping the favorite shopper customer happy. All right, update on this favorite shopper saga. So the customer asked me if I can cancel the batch, and I think I can, but I don't want to, because, you know, it might take me out of being be able to do the favorite shopper pilot program thing. So I told him, or he said he couldn't cancel it because the app says that I'm shopping for the order, which it wouldn't let me shop at the Walmart I was at, so I am not shopping for the order. So anyway, I told him I'd contact support. So I'm going above and beyond here with this one. And now support says they're gonna help me with it, so let's see what happens. All right, final update on the favorite shopper saga. So I talked to support. They said they were going to cancel the batch and pay me. So far, I haven't been paid. I'm not complaining, though, because I did drive to the Walmart, and then it told me I couldn't shop. But I was already in that area, so I'm not too worried about getting paid. Because I don't know. I did kind of start the order. It's weird. It let me start the order enough to tell me that I couldn't shop at that store. But because, like, it stopped. You know how you get the screen where all the orders come in? It wouldn't let me go back to that screen after I clicked start shopping. And the only thing it would let me do is navigate to the other store that I'm not going to. But anyway, point of all this, there you go. Anyone else out there who happens to have favorite shopper, if something like this happens where you get an order that is terrible, unless it's just the person who picked you as your favorite shopper, as their favorite shopper never tips, I don't know what you can really do in that scenario besides contact support and be like, hey, I don't want to do this order. This isn't enough money. And you can just block this person from me instead of me being their favorite shopper. But if you get into that situation that I just got into, now you know what to do. Talk to the customer, talk to support. You can get out of getting any kind of negative rating from it. Oh. All right, so I got another Instacart that I actually can do. It is, what was it, like 23 or 24 bucks, 25 items, 3.5 miles. It's shopping for 2 customers. And this one goes into my thing of like, why you got to be careful with dropping these orders, or if you just mark someone as a no tip, because like the first customer, I've delivered to them 10 times at least. And I can remember a time where they didn't tip me that well, right? So if I would have used that as my only, you know, experience with that person, I would have blocked them because they didn't tip me good. But there's been other times where this person has tipped me like $20 for like 10 items. So those people are out there who literally just, when they don't tip, they're like, I need this, and maybe they don't have enough money. And I hate saying this because like I watched DoorDash, and I think Pedro did a live stream, or somebody did something where they were talking to Bentley Coupe, or maybe Bentley Coupe just made a video talking about this. He was trying to justify like why you would deliver to a no tipper. And I didn't agree with him, and I still don't on any of the apps. Don't deliver to no tippers. And I'm not I'm just saying that I've delivered to this first person so much, they only got 9 items, and if the tip isn't that great, they're still not going on my list because they have tipped me very well before in the past. So, you know, that's, you got to work with them. All right, that Instacart was a pain again. Food Lion is, pardon my French, but fucking up, man. They still don't have anything on the shelf. It's been all day. I guess they don't got enough people working, or they just didn't get their food. I don't know, but yeah, that order went smooth for how crappy it was, because the one customer, they both responded to me whenever I needed. The one customer I had to talk to a lot, and they ordered this freaking like this 10-pound beef rib roast. I've never seen this before. Somehow they had one of them. I was amazed, and it was like marked down for them too. Good for them, bad for me, because it expires in, what's today? It expires in 2 days. And she was like, oh, I'm cooking it on New Year's Eve, so I'll just freeze it. And I didn't say anything, but I was thinking, like, that's only 2 days. Like, I don't think you really need to freeze it. It'll probably be fine. Expiration dates are a scam. But I just thought of another rant that I forgot to have earlier. I'm telling you, all these comments, I replied to all the comments today, so I got a lot of rants today. This one, you freaking Florida Instacart shoppers, man. It's not fair. They said, one person sent me a thing that said that they don't have to go to the deli. They just like go to the deli and the lunch meat for their order is already cut and ready. You don't have that here in Maryland. Let me know, is it that easy for you? Is it not just Florida? Why is Maryland not doing that? Help a brother out. All right, so Instacart saved my butt again on that order because they told me I put the shrimp with the wrong order. And it's so easy to do that because, you know, like you're shopping, and then like if anyone talks to you, or, you know, this customer starts texting, anything distracts you for 2 seconds, it's so easy to put the stuff in the wrong part of the cart. That is like the hardest thing to do with this job. You got to be like a freaking robot, or you're going to make a mistake. All right, dropped off that second Instacart. They had a box of goodies for delivery drivers. I didn't take anything because I'm trying to avoid the sweets. But I don't remember what I was gonna say. I'm gonna stop talking. I know this video is gonna be 3 hours long. All right, got another Instacart, 2787. I think it was 4 miles. 20 something items. I don't remember. It's at the Giant. I'm in a rush because it is 6:19. Video goes out at 9 p.m. I've edited 11 minutes into the video and I have to go to 20 minutes. So I have like an hour of editing left, and it has to upload, and I need to make a thumbnail. We gotta go shopping. All right, got that Instacart shop 4. That one was trickier than it should have been because the Giant near me is just like the Food Lion near me. I think people went off on Instacart or something because there is just like so many empty sections. Like they didn't have any eggs at all, no eggs. And freaking, I feel like I sinned because I had to replace their Haagen-Dazs. They wanted vanilla Haagen-Dazs, and I had to replace it with vanilla Ben & Jerry's. And I feel like those are the rivals, but what other kind of ice cream is going to be close to that? Last order of the night here, $14.99, going 2.1 miles, 13 items, 16 units, shopping for one customer at the Food Lion. That's gonna do it for this one. One of the customers from earlier in the day gave me like an extra $2, which brings our grand total for the day to $183.14. Again, thank you very much for watching. Click on that subscribe button, watch the suggested video, leave me a comment, do whatever you want to do. Take it easy. Have a great day.